Hi, this is Edie Dulkey with publisher of Waterfront Life, and I have someone with me today, an advertising partner, who what she does helps I think, one of the most worthy causes in Volusia County. So we'll hear more about that. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, nice to be here today. My name is Meg Evans. I'm the merchandise manager with the Halifax Humane Society. I've been with them 8 years. I help fundraise for the animals. We're one of the 36 award-winning programs as a part of the Halifax Humane Society. You can see me all over the place. I not only oversee our thrift store in Ormond Beach, our retail areas in the main facility, and also our boarding and grooming center.
So tell us how you actually got involved with the thrift shop.
Well, I actually got involved. It was kind of a weird turn of events. My parents retired down here to Florida, like many people do. They had a home down here and wanted it to be warm. We're from Maine, and it wasn't exactly an ideal place to spend your golden years. My father fell ill, and I'm the middle of 4 girls, and I was the one unmarried. I just had 4 dogs, and it's easier to pull 4 dogs out of training school than it is to pull children out of school. So I came down happily, and what was going to be a very short term turned out to be the summer. And I noticed an advertisement that the Humane Society had a retail shop, and they were looking for help. And my background is actually high-end retail, but I've sold my whole life, so I figured, perfect, shopping and playing with puppies, I couldn't say no. And what turned out to be just thinking I was going to do something for the summer, I've been here 8 years, and it's been awesome.
Wow, awesome. You know, Meg, I hate to ask this question, but it's what's happening. So how did the shop deal with the COVID-19, and how is it doing now?
How we dealt with COVID-19 is we very strictly adhered to CDC guidelines and advice from the governor. We limited donations in the sense of just the things that we could immediately disinfect to keep our staff, customers, and volunteers safe. We also had to limit the number of people entering our doors, and we had to work out routes within the store so that people weren't clustering in groups, maintaining social distancing, constantly, more than we normally did, but wiping down every surface, just making sure we were 100% safe for all involved that wanted to support us. At first it affected us negatively in the sense that people were scared, they stayed home, but also with that, people that were home decided, well, here's a better chance than never to go through my closet. So we were also blessed with a lot of donations that we might not have gotten otherwise.
Excellent. Yeah, I was going to say that I think everyone spent more time in their homes than they would ever normally think of doing. And I know that the main reason you're involved as a partner with Waterfront Life is to remind people that when they are ready to give some things up from their home, that you are the donation of choice. And it is truly a donation, correct?
Yep, 77 cents of every dollar goes right back into one of our programs.
Awesome.
Help for we service over 25,000 animals annually. And that's a big job. We're the county's only open admission facility. We'll never say no to any animal in need. And that's a big job, and we're glad to do it, but that takes funds, and we're one of the ways that you can help. If you can't immediately foster or maybe donate financially, going through your closet, giving us your old dishes, what's old to you, is a gold mine to someone else. I mean, we even sell on eBay, which has helped us get through this COVID period. People are shopping online. We did curbside pickup, no contact delivery. You know, people wanted to buy, we carry flea product and pet food. Just call us, we could take your payment over the phone, and a staff member in gloves and mask would drop it off to you in your car if you felt more comfortable in a place that was acceptable to you, just to get you the items that you need.
Also, we've talked about the fact that you know, if items are large and people call, you can pick up um, on occasion, especially down John Anderson Drive and Oak Forest, North Beach, the houses along Riverside. All they need to do is arrange a pickup.
Yep, they just call us and make an appointment. We can be reached at the store at 386-322-7717. Our pickup days are Tuesdays and Saturdays in a window between 10 and 3. And we'll take pretty much anything outside of mattresses and old tube style TVs. Outside of that, you know, we'll take sofas, we'll take entertainment centers, we'll take desks, we'll take couches, end tables, you name it. If it's a group of things, you know, instead of having that garage sale to deal with that hassle, give us a call, just give us a general idea of what you have. We have an 18-foot box truck with a lift gate, and we'll come to you and we'll also provide you a tax receipt.
That's great. That's great. Now, besides the fact that you everything you're doing is to raise money for the animals. What else would you say separates your store from others in the area?
One of the major things that we do, unlike a lot of our thrift store counterparts, is we actually also have retail product, being that we are for the animals. A lot of our client base has pets themselves. So everything that we carry serves a mission-focused purpose. It's been vetted by a veterinarian. Every label has been gone through to make sure the claims, because a lot of times in the pet retail market, they make all these fabulous claims and it will do X, Y, and Z, but there's no science to back that up. So everything that, like, part of my role is to vet those items, make sure they're going to be safe, do what they say they're going to do to provide that mission focus of the enrichment, health, safety of the animal. So we carry everything from toys that serve a purpose, from like your heavy chewers to animals that just need a job, crates, flea product. We even have a grooming line that's made right here in Daytona Beach called Pet Crafts, which is exclusive to us. It's pretty amazing. So that's really the differentiator. So like we can just put things in a pet store. I mean, I get caught up at trade shows saying, oh my goodness, that's so cute, but does it serve a purpose? So ours is always to help enrich the life of the pet owner and the animal as well.
That's really great to remind everyone that they can think of you as a source of getting toys and getting the other things for their pets, and that in turn will benefit the Humane Society. Excellent. So what do you enjoy the most about being a part of this?
I love the fact that I'm able to use my retail background, though I'm no longer selling Ralph Lauren. I'm equally as happy to impart my knowledge over the 20 years that I've been in retail to help save the lives of animals. And anybody asks me what I do, I play with animals and I buy things. You know, it's a pretty amazing gig if you can get it. I love it. And just the impactfulness and how much money we fundraise at that thrift store and how many animals that translates that we can help every year. It's just, you know, it's wonderful. It's better than, you know, any high-end retail job I've ever had.
Excellent. And I have been in your store. It's very clean. It's very organized. You know, on the flip side, there are some cool things you can find besides donating and finding pet toys and etc. There are some cool things you never know. You know, there's treasures everywhere. So Meg, tell us something about you that we wouldn't normally know. Just hobbies or travel or something about just something about you.
Well, a lot of people will come to me for advice with animals, you know, being that I work for the Humane Society. And I do love animals, but people don't realize, like, I have a thing about bunnies, and it stems from childhood. And everyone laughs at me like, you're kidding, you're afraid of a bunny. I think my parents let me watch Monty Python one too many times as a kid, and I can't do it. And my sister had a bunny that she didn't, I just was little and I was afraid, and I saw Monty Python, it was over, and people will laugh, we'll get bunnies here at the shelter and I'll love them from a distance. I can't touch it. I can't do it. I panic like I'm seeing a snake. And it's a riot. My staff gets a kick out of that. And I'm like, well, I'm glad someone is enjoying my panic attack.
Oh my God, that's
great.
So
they're like,
funny.
you're serious, funny? And I'm like, nope, funny.
Okay, that's funny. So what advice would you have to anyone who might, be thinking is normally used to giving to Goodwill or giving to somewhere else, or is a potential customer? What advice would you have for them?
Well, right now, we're kind of navigating this new normal together. So we've had to re-strategize a lot of our business policies and procedures. So for our clients, which have been wonderful, and we can't thank them enough, the outpouring of support since we opened May 4th has been astounding. Just Volusia County has some of the most amazing giving people. The advice I can give them is just be patient with us while we kind of navigate this new normal together. If you'd like to donate, stop by. We encourage it. We also encourage to maybe call ahead. Generally, our donation hours are between 10 and 3, but with the outpouring of support, sometimes I have to cut donations short, maybe a couple hours, just so we can get caught up to be ready for the next day. And we absolutely by no means do not want your donation. We absolutely do. But with the CDC guidelines, especially with clothing, we have to hold on to it for 72 hours before we can even process it. So we've had to limit things. So we're trying to work with customers as well as keep everyone safe. So that's been the biggest thing. Just everyone, it's been hard for us because we just want to open the floodgates and say, everybody come on down, let's help us save some animals, but we also have to be smart and safe about it as well.
Yes, yes. So tell us where you are and how people can find you.
Okay, our store is located in Ormond Beach. It's off of Granada. The address is 333 West Granada Boulevard. We're in the same plaza as Ace Hardware and Gold's Gym. We're on the back of the west side behind Ace. You'll see us right in that back corner there. If you come to the store and are looking to donate, I do have a doorbell at the front and back doors. So just ring the doorbell so a staff member or volunteer will be out with you as soon as possible. And we encourage you to come see us. We're open 7 days, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sundays 12 to 5. And any of those business days, 10 to 3 would be the donation times.
Awesome. Well, Meg, you've been a great advertising partner with Waterfront Life. I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate what you do, what it stands for, and how passionate you are about it.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.